Chapter 18. Josh and Rockne stepped aboard the blue train, Rockne heading straight for the control console. Josh had ridden this train plenty of times. It had only gone to and from Dallas in quote-unquote 5 minutes. The thought of it going anywhere else seemed hard to believe. But Rockne had, indeed, built and powered this train with his magic. Josh still couldn't believe Rockne was back, if only temporarily. During the battle for Naoki's power, Rockne had accidentally torched Josh with his wizard's fire. As Josh lay dying, he leached Rockne's life force to keep himself alive. Before Rockne's betrayal, he and Josh had been friends. The fire had been meant for Naoki, but Josh intercepted it to save the nature demon. Though Josh knew he couldn't die easily at the time, the pain of the fire had still been almost more than he could handle. "Here we go," Rockne said from the front of the train. "Off to Lacey." They smoothly glided out of the station and crossed over the massive waterfall that separated the island from the rest of the world. Josh saw a large Navy ship just on the other side of the waterfall, floating there and pointing toward the island. "Can they see us?" Josh asked Rockne. "No, I'm cloaking us. Who are they?" When the meteor crashed on the island, it brought the attention of the outside world. They're probably trying to figure out where the meteor went. "Well, I wish them good luck finding it," Rockne said with a laugh. "The waterfall acts as a deterrent to anyone who comes close. It messes with their equipment and their minds, makes them want to turn back. It's a little magical suggestion I implemented." "You must be so proud of yourself." Rockne looked at him. "I take it you're still mad at me." Josh didn't answer. "I'm sorry I almost killed you," Rockne said. "And I'm not sorry I killed you," Josh finally said with a satisfied grin. Rockne laughed. "I deserved it, I know. You did the right thing, and I'm actually proud of you." Josh looked at him. "You're proud of me for stopping you?" "In a way, yes. It took a lot of guts to do what you did, and you did it to protect someone else. Just like you saved Shay from that tornado. That's why I knew you were right for the job of protecting the village." Josh hated to admit that Rockne's words made him swell with pride. "When I took that job, I never imagined I would end up having to protect it from you." "Indeed." Rockne laughed again and sat down across from Josh. The train glided across the ocean to some unknown territory Josh couldn't imagine. Rapatha had gone to the town of Lacey centuries ago. To think it still existed made him want to chuckle. "How can the train take us there?" Josh asked. "I can take the train anywhere, as long as I know where it is. If I knew where your house was, I could take it straight to your front door." "How long will it take to get there?" Josh asked, looking out at the calm, dark sky. "I'll give you one guess," Rockne said. Josh turned to him. 5 minutes. Andor dropped into the crystal cavern with the green, glowing thing. He was bleeding from his head, and he felt dizzy and nauseated, but he managed to push himself to his feet once again. Escaping the fairies had been difficult, but clearly not impossible. Once he got back out into the tunnel and returned to normal size, he was able to crush under his boot the fairies idiotic enough to follow. "Stop!" a familiar voice called from above. He turned to look up at the green figure. "Why should I?" he asked it. "What you're doing is wrong." "Says who? I don't know you, and you don't know me." "I know you lost a very special person, and that you blame Anila for it." "How do you know that?" Just then, a small figure stepped out from behind a large purple crystal. It was Jaffe. "Revenge won't bring him back. the green light said. Andor looked up again. He's back now.
Only his spirit. He can never come back. You do his memory a disservice by killing others.
I never wanted to hurt anyone, he said to Joffrey, tears falling down his cheeks.
Then stop, Daddy,
the boy said, his voice echoing throughout the cavern. Andor instantly stopped crying, his face transforming into one of pure hatred. If you're not real, then I don't have to be haunted by you.
I didn't say he wasn't real,
Rapatha replied.
I said he wasn't alive.
Same thing in my book. Andor spit on the ground. What am I to do? Waste away in some cell while Aneela lives happily ever after, and I spend the rest of my days thinking about my son? I think not. He turned, leaving the cavern and his son behind.